because Benfica are in town, and that means Jose Mourinho is in town, and that means Gary Cottrell is in town. Gary.
Yeah, we're here at Stamford Bridge, the return to Stamford Bridge of Jose Mourinho. He's just given a tour de force news conference, of course, as he always does. We'll try a little pirouette all the way around at the camera because obviously there are so many crews here for the return of Jose, and see him right in the distance there, looking resplendent in his new Benfica training kit. And he was answering questions about all kinds of things, of course, about Chelsea in the past, in his day, about Chelsea in the future, and it was really interesting about Chelsea as it is now. He said that there was, yes, a period of disappointment and doubt when the new ownership took charge, but he said last season there was better times. He said there was a period of happiness and trust under Enzo Maresca, and that he says that Chelsea are back on track. He's very, very happy, he says, at Benfica, when he was asked whether one day he could return to Chelsea. But of course, he says that blue will always take up a little place in his heart, although he said before the game he's a blue tomorrow, after the game he's a blue tomorrow, but during the match he'll be a red. Look at him out there with his new players, looking like he's enjoying every moment of this. And here's a little snippet of what he had to say a little bit earlier on.
If you look to your right, there's that picture of you famously holding up three fingers. To your left, there's a picture of you with your second Premier League trophy. There's also another picture here. 5 pictures in this big room. 3 of them are of you. I know you say that you're not a blue anymore, but will you always inside be a little bit blue?
Of course.
And is it like coming home?
Of course. Of course I will always be a blue. I'm part of their history, and they are part of my history. I helped them to become a bigger Chelsea, and they helped me to become a bigger Jose. When I say I'm not a blue, I hope everybody understands it, that I'm speaking about the job that I have to do, tomorrow.
This place is special to you, so romantically, did you hope one day you'd be able to come back here and manage again at Chelsea?
We never know. We never know. After 25 years, I was expecting to go back to Portugal to the national team, not to Benfica. And I'm back to Benfica. So I don't have career projects. I don't try to think what can happen, what cannot happen.
What a few weeks coming up for Jose Mourinho. Chelsea tomorrow night, then back to Porto, where he achieved so much as well in the league at the weekend. Then the international break, and then to St James's Park for the next Champions League challenge for Benfica. The little magpie, as he calls himself, because of his relationship with Sir Bobby Robson, returning to Newcastle. It doesn't get any easier for Jose Mourinho. And just before we hand back, just a little mention for Therese Connolly, who's a long, long servant of Chelsea. She's behind the scenes here. She sorts out all the match day accreditation for family and friends of the players, and also for the media. A massive hug from Jose to Therese as he left the news conference. She loved every moment of it. I think he did too.
Love that. Gary Cottrell, live from Stamford Bridge. Thanks, Gary.